move this. I'm gonna move this microphone over here. Okay. And we're live right now. Check if I have. Oh my God, it's green. No. Oh, look at that. I fixed it. Green, not gray. I fixed it. Hooray. Hey guys. Oh, look at that. Switched browsers. Hey Lincoln, how you doing? How are you? How is everybody? Oh, I'm chilly. It's cold in here. Should have put a sweatshirt on, but I didn't. Leonard, thanks for Tato. Thank you. Actually, I'll tell you what, where this is going. This is going to, well, I'm doing a little fundraiser in Tato's name. I'll tell you where, but this is going directly to their Noelani. That's a cool name. Thanks. Thank you, Akita. Hi, Peter Kitty Cat. You know, as we were feeling bad, me and the boys, what we didn't take into account was little Peter Kitty Cat. Little Peter Kitty Cat has been feeling it too. And he has not been the same kitty cat because, you know, he lost his buddy too. And we didn't take that into account. And he has not been feeling the same, unfortunately. Wow. 4 bottles of Jack. That's pretty good. Pretty good. So, we will toast Tato. Yeah, I said his name. Peter looked right up at me when I said it. You want to come sit with me? You want to come sit up here? No? You want to be an antisocial cat? It's okay. You do what you do. Come on. Anyway, it has not been a fun, I mean, you know, Christmas was going great, and then Christmas sucked. But we're doing better. The boys are doing better. The boys, hey Kevin, I'm going to show off the picture tile shortly. Once we actually hit the 6:45 time and everybody's here. Ethan saw it, by the way, Kevin, and immediately just sort of got silent and then picked it up and said, I want to keep this. It was a very touching moment. Good, the hamster is here. I'm wondering if Kaylee's going to show up tonight or not. She's been going through some stuff. But, hey, Philip, how are you? Kurt, oh, did I forget to say hi to you? Okay, I'll be looking forward to that, David. All look good. No, Kevin, it's okay. Nobody's taking personal possession of this tile. It's going up on a shelf with some other commemorative stuff. I appreciate it though, but it's it's gonna be up in a place of honor with my I'll probably show it on the channel one day. I have a friend who died on 9/11. His FDNY patch from his jacket. It's going to go up right next to that patch, that framed patch. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah. No, it's gonna take a place of honor, or so it might go in the shadow box that we're having done. Probably in there, actually. Yeah, no, Lonnie, everybody does think people think it's PITA, like PITA, pain in the ass. A lot of people think that's his name, and it would fit for a long time, but he's a hell of a cat. who's like kind of thinks he's a dog because from the time he was a kitten, he was raised by a dog. But he's cool. So yeah, But no, Leonard, I'd be looking forward to seeing that. We've all kind of found our own way to get over. We've just Tato's been with us for so long, and he has been I said this in I might delete that whiny bitch video, but he's not an official service dog, but in a lot of ways he was my service dog. And he would curl up in the bed with me every night. He would so it's been hard sleeping because there's been like a big Mullen, what's going on? How are you? But so it's been like something's definitely been missing. And it has been hard, and I still get a little teary. No, Andrew, you are not late. We haven't done it. I'm waiting for the official 6:45, but thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. But I'll give like a whole update on what we've done with him and how he's going to live forever in spirit and yeah. It's just Tato was a hell of a dog, and you know what? It's 6:44. Might as well get started. So I'm going to start with my toast to Tato. I know not everybody on this channel is into drinking, and there's some with some issues for whatever personal reasons. So, oh man, that sucks. But anyway, I'm going to ask you guys to join me, and it can be an adult beverage, it can be juice, it can be soda, it can be water, or it can be nothing because I can't tell what you're doing. So, let me just see one thing here. Okay, so I'm going to use my most precious shot glass I have for this, and I have just a little bit of this larceny left, and Tato deserves the good stuff. So, so whether you're watching this live or after the fact, any beverage that you choose, they say you should never toast with water, but you know what? A lot of times downrange, that's all we had. And if we had to toast a guy or whatever, we did it with water. So this is to my very goodest boy, my best friend, beloved family member. He was more than just a dog. He was one of the family, and he will never be forgotten. To Tato, the destroyer, the goodest boy. He will live on our hearts, in our hearts forever. The funny thing about Tato is that I'm going to tell you the story of how Tato came to be part of our clan. So back in 2016, this was a Saturday. Now we had Zelda. Zelda was a little teacup chihuahua, and Sam had her. Basically, she got Zelda right before Aiden was born, and she got her as a almost brand new puppy. Now Zelda passed a few years ago, and that was an emotional time, but I was not nearly as connected to Zelda as I was to Tato. You know what? Aiden, can of Coke works, and Kurt, water works if that's what you got. So I was out with a friend. We went down towards we lived in Florida, and we were out halfway between Panama City and the Destin area. And Sam said she just wanted to go look. She wanted a big dog. She grew up with boxers her whole life, and she said, "Listen, I just want to go look at this dog that is, needs a home." And I was like, "Don't buy a dog today." And she said, "I promise I'm not going to buy a dog today." And I said, "All right, but if you want to go look, fine, go look. Crystal Light, hey, Crystal Light works, whatever works, in honor of the Tates." So she went out, and I'm, out and about. And me and my friend, we went out, we did some exploring, we did some geocaching for the first time. She introduced me to geocaching, which is fun. And then we had some lunch, and we got home, and I saw a gate in the, when you walked into our house in Florida, you walked in the living room, and then there's a hallway off the right. I saw a gate in that hallway, and I looked at her, and I said, did you buy a dog? She goes, I promise I didn't buy a dog. And I said, okay. She goes, I bought a cage. And I said, you bought a cage? She goes, I promise I did not buy a dog. And I said, okay, why'd you buy a cage? She goes, because if I bought the cage, I got a dog for free. And I was like, I should be pissed off, but you outmaneuvered me. You did not buy a dog. Okay. Thank you. Yes. So here's this big hyper dog. Now the story is he was living in a house with like 8 dogs, and he did not have the room to run around. He didn't get the attention. He was always trying to escape from this house. He was digging under a fence or jumping over a fence. He was not a happy dog. And I was not into having a big dog at this time. I just was like, oh, I don't want it. Peter, thank you. This is going to the Tato fundraiser, and I'll explain what I'm going to be doing with that later. That is, you know what, Wear a Mask? You have accurately summed up most of what this channel is about. Yes. Am I a serial killer? No. Because that would get the knives very dirty and would cause a lot of corrosion to them. So, no. Actually, no, I should not have 18 plus on it, because what you don't understand is that knives are not dangerous. Knives are not weapons. Knives are tools to be used in the wilderness, in the outdoors, and your lack of understanding doesn't affect what they are. You need to educate yourself a little bit on what they are, and I'd appreciate you not interfering with me talking about the dog that we recently lost as a family right now, and using your negative attitude. So anyway, it's probably the same troll that likes to come on here, the one that was a Nazi last week. So well, sounds like your 13 and 16-year-old sons need to man up a little bit and learn a little bit about self-reliance. And there's absolutely nothing dangerous about this, except those who would make it some kind of forbidden fruit and make things like knives and survival some kind of mystery that kids need to explore behind their mother's back. What is wrong with you? Like, seriously. Yeah. Is your real name Karen? Do you want to talk to a manager? I can get a manager for you. So anyway, yeah, and obviously she knows about this channel, and she's not just somebody who stumbled upon this, because she would have to know about the channel to know that there's knives involved. So there. No, we're gonna let Wear a Mask have her Karenness. My kids can kick her kid's ass, and they're both younger than her, so there. Anyway, Tato is the classic story of, if you ever see that meme, mom brings home the dog that dad doesn't want, and then dad ends up like best friends with the dog. That's how it is. Hey Dave, how are you? So yeah, it's Tato ended up becoming becoming just a, me and Tato became, I was very anti-Tato at first. Because thank you so much for saying this. I appreciate that, Jacob. Yeah, me and Tato were for that. Sam, actually, that is true. That is true. Tato was just me and Tato became just bros. And I would take him for walks down by the beach. So, you know, it was just me and Tato were very, very, I don't even know how to say it. Tato was the best. And he was not the first pet I've had, but you know, it was just, and then when I started bringing him into videos and stuff, I realized how much people love Tato and how much people love Tato more than me. And I was okay with that because Tato is just awesome. So what I'm going to do, so Tato was, again, we rescued him from a bad home. And I really believe that is, I know that people with dogs know that they're very intuitive. And that's why I think Tato bonded with our family so quick and so intensely and really had such a love for our family, because he could tell that we took him from a place where he wasn't getting what he needed, and we just gave him love and love and love and love. Karen, go the fuck away. You know, and right up until that very night, that Christmas morning, he was fine, and like that, you know, and in that night, as he was passing on, I was snuggling on him and telling him he's a good boy and we love him. And you know, he had that little bit of a smile, that little bit of a dog smile on his face every time I would talk to him. And so I can only pray that he felt up until that very last minute how loved he was, you know, that he was one of the strongest bonds that held this family together, you know. Anyway, there's a lot of dogs out there that need homes, and we're going to give it some time. And maybe this spring we're going to look for another dog. Maybe a little bit younger, though. Because, look, Tato made it to about 13 years old. I don't know exactly how... We'll never know exactly how old he was. But he was probably around 13. Which, for a boxer, is damn good. You know what I mean? Aiden, it was old age, but he got into a box that had a monumental amount of chocolate, and you know that's like kind of it is real. You know, he threw up twice, and in that there were so many little mini chocolate bar wrappers, and there was no time. It was just so much. The theobromide was so much. There was no time to do anything for him. Like it just. So that combined with his old age, and it just anyway. But what I'd like to do, if anybody wants, I'm going to take there's Tato, you know, the Tato merch that's on there. I'm going to take it down. Because obviously he's not going to be like a channel mascot, but I am going to, I'm going to make one more final Tato related thing. Kind of a remembrance of Tato, and all the proceeds from it, I'm going to donate to the county SPCA, because they do a lot of work to get animals that need homes and to take care of them. Yeah, I know I should start doing douche canoe awards, and Karen, you know, gets one. Well, you know what, Karen? I didn't know what was in that box. We didn't know what was in that box. It was in the mail. It was dropped off, and we had no idea what was in the box, and he tore into the box. But thanks for telling me it's my fault. You're a fucking cunt. I'm blocking you. Hey, Jonathan. I blocked Karen. I got rid of her. Yeah, that was pleasant. Anyway, so let me show you what Kevin made. You remember he made me those other tiles, so he took 2 pictures. This was actually it just so happens that a few days prior, this was the very last picture of Tato. This was the very last picture of Tato ever taken. And you can see his little dog smile. And this, I remember when we got that big tent, I forgot who sent it, to tell you the truth, but to review and everything. This is Tato in the tent with the boys. And he was, when we put up the whole tent, and he was just kind of pacing around the outside. And the boys are in, and I said, Tato, you want to go in? You want to go in? And he shook his little nub, and he got so happy, and I opened the flap and let him run in with the boys, and he just ran around inside. And no, it wasn't Battle Box, Phil. This wasn't a Battle Box tent. This was a big 10-person tent. This was another one. And he was just so happy to be in the tent with the boys. And Peter, thank you again. So these donations are also going to go to the Tato fundraiser. So he was just so happy to be in the tent with the boys that day. So this is going to go. So what we did. So what we're doing. Yeah, Phil, you're thinking of like the teepee type tent. So we were going to bury Tato. Darren has a lot of land, and he has 2 boxers that he buried out towards the edge of it. And by the way, I'm gonna drop Kevin's info in the video description to this when I'm done, so that you can go back and look at it. He does amazing work. He does really cool work. He also was nice enough to make the boys each their own tile for Christmas. Ethan got a Minecraft one, and Aiden got a Fortnite one, and he made us a really cool wooden little plaque for the shop. It's awesome. So we were gonna bury him with the other family dogs, but at the last minute we decided we were gonna have him cremated. After lots of discussion, and then the boys are each gonna get a little capsule of his ashes. Yeah, Kevin is Fire Guy, by the way, right here on the chat. Boys are each gonna get a little capsule of his ashes on a little necklace to always keep, and then we're gonna keep the rest of the urn, the box, with his collar, and the last, we gave him a little stuffed hedgehog for Christmas that he loved. He loved it. Christmas morning, he was so excited with it. We're gonna put that all in a shadow box, and I think we're gonna put this on the in the back, so we have these pictures in there, and we're gonna keep that with some of our precious mementos and everything, and that's where it's gonna go. So it's yeah, so anyway, it's been a rough couple days. I went to work on Monday just to try to clear my head and work on some stuff, but the truth is I wasn't, I was going through the motions. I wasn't really into it. The kids weren't good, so we took a few days, and I'm gonna go back tomorrow, and I'm working on a project. Oh, that's Raver Boy. That's interesting. Yeah. And so you guys remember the Galaxy Kukri, based on Jason's Kukri. So I wanted to try it on a bigger project, and I really was into that whole. Hold on, let me check this. Make sure. Yeah, I got it from her already, Kevin. But so Swamp Pirate, hello. 'Cause Hey, Nolani, I understand. I blocked her because she was just such a terrible human being, but I understand. Your box did not show up, Jonathan, unfortunately, but you know, USPS is, or I don't know how you did it, but it's, I mean, everything's slow. Yeah, actually, Phil, that'd be great if you want to put me in touch with them. I still have a Christmas present for Aiden that's not here yet, which sucks. Anyway, so CRKT, Dave gave me once upon a time. Dave, was it a CR, that Copus that we've been working on for? Thank you, Danny, I appreciate that. That we've been toying with for a long time. Was that a CRKT? I kind of remember it being a CRKT, or was it a cold steel? I don't remember, but I mean, it's a full size, you know, Copus. It's a oh, Kurt, you're gonna walk. That's great. Yeah. Okay. So it was cold steel. So I'm doing the Galaxy effect on a it's an actual cold steel Copus plastic handle. I'm going to do something with that. But I went with the Northern Lights motif. And oh, Dave, I don't know if you saw this. I switched browsers. Yeah. So it's green, not gray. Is it? Can you see green? Can you guys see green here? Green and green. I mean, at least a little better anyway. Instead of gray. I think it's showing up a little bit better. Yeah. So I did and I did it a little bit differently. It doesn't have the tree line in it. It has a lighter blue, slightly lighter blue, so you can see the difference between the black horizon and the. So I think you guys are gonna like it. Yeah, I think you're gonna. Yeah, so you know what? I switched browsers, and now we can see green on the thing. So anyway, I think you guys are gonna like it. I think it's gonna look good. Nice, Kurt. I have videos that I haven't released because I haven't wanted to do the final touches on it. I haven't really touched anything. I'll release a video tomorrow and Friday and Saturday to make up for it because we're coming up on New Year's. I still have some things from David. Guess what? I went to the UPS store. David, I got to get in touch with you. Yeah. David, I got good news for you. It just relates to David. There's a box that was lost for him. Turns out it's been sitting in a back room in a UPS store. Never went anywhere. It never went anywhere. Why am I blurry? Yeah. David Green has 2 Army medical bags and a Glock 81 survival knife with a blue blade. Why am I blurry? You guys see that, right? It's not just a shot of whiskey. I'm blurry all of a sudden. Is it because I yelled David 3 times real loud? I don't know why suddenly this camera got blurry. But that's okay. This is so. All right. Well, we'll take advantage of me being blurry. This is the Onyx knife of the month. What the hell's going on? Nice work, Phil. Nice work. That's funny. I got to get in touch with you, David. Because we got to, yeah. This is a Band-Aid on my finger. This is the Onyx knife of the month. It is weird. It is like nothing I've ever seen. Hey, good old boy, how you doing? This is by Mike Vellicamp's knife company, V Knives. The box it came in is massive. It's a very interesting design. You'll see the review. I gotta just get it all done up. This is a false edge on top, dagger style. I don't know what this is. It has on one hand a fancy look, and on the other hand, to me, like a cheap catalog look all at once. But it's very comfortable. 154 cm blade. Great action once you get it going. And actually, this jimping is so good. If you hold it wrong, it hurts your hand. But weird kind of knife. Interesting. You'll see a whole review on it coming up. So anyway, oh, and I've got I haven't shown this too much. This is the Kubi Barracuda. How's the centering? Hard to tell. Hard to tell the center. It's actually very good, but you have to really get in there and look. You really have to get in there and look about the centering. Now, this video has been uploaded. My Patreon guys have seen it. The Kubi Barracuda. I love this knife, actually. It's so super lightweight. And you can front flip it, and you can thumb flip it, and it's so light. All titanium. Oh, that was you that just went ding. I want to get you your stuff. I'm going to try to find an alternate way to send it besides UPS. I don't trust them anymore. And after I just got a box, I did an unboxing that Christmas morning from somebody, from Craig, and UPS destroyed the box. We almost lost some of the stuff that's in it. So thinking FedEx is probably the way to go, assuming they don't dump it in a ravine somewhere. Yeah, so pretty cool. And then I have a lower end model in jade that I got to show you guys. So yeah, there's some cool stuff. I need to hire a business manager to handle all these requests and like from reviews for people. The Raikiri I want to try. No, I have the Raikiri. It's nice. Yeah. It's a good knife. A dirk. That's the difference between a dagger and a dirk. That's cool to know. Thanks. Hey Newman, how are you? So today's mail was delivered in the ditch. That sucks. David, I don't remember if I ever did the video with the bags or not. I feel like I did a long time ago. I don't know. All right, Dave. Talk to you tomorrow. I'll be at the shop tomorrow. I'm going in again. I gotta finish up some work. Got some skulls and stuff to do. But it's a really interesting kind of knife. I don't know. I got the Zippos of the month done again, uploaded. I just gotta do the finalization stuff. I'm gonna get back on track. Oh, I did the video. Yeah, I did the video. Okay, Dave knows. So I still got to do the dyeing the G10 videos, which I gotta get, and I have the video that I gotta get done from Peter with the knife he sent. Did you buy yourself a Christmas gift or? No, Raver, you didn't miss the video. It just hasn't been posted. It's been sitting around. I haven't done the things. The Garberg is a great knife. I like the Garberg. It's one of their best. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I'm just catching up on the chat. So, anyway, So, that's basically, that's where we're at. I have a headache. I have not been eating or drinking a whole lot the last few days. I need to get back on that. I'm going to order some stuff from the places that do that. Yeah. The Morris Spark. I have the Spark. The blade is, it's okay. Peter, you're awesome. Yeah, no, I have the video for that all filmed. And then I have a beef jerky unboxing filmed using it. I just got to get it uploaded. Again, I gotta pick up where I was. It's been hard to function. I'm going to sound like a terrible human being, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've been less functional now than I was when my grandfather passed a couple years ago. You know, it's I don't know. Oh, Jonathan is back on his own account. Yay. It's been, I don't know. I guess it's because Tato was here with us 24/7. And come home and Tato would be shaking his little nub, happy to see me and wanting to play. It's I don't know. So but when I get that new Carnivore Club is going to be hard. In fact, I have in the one I have and the Primal Urge / Finest Butcher, Tato's in them. So it's going to be, it's going to be a little difficult, but we'll get it done. But we'll move on. We'll move on. We'll get there. I had PETA come lick my chicken I was eating tonight. So that's that's kind of, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I want to know what that means. Non-governmental organization. That's what NGO means to me. I don't know. But anyway, man, I hate that Karen. I hate her. Oh. So, what was I saying? What was I saying? I lost track of what I was saying. Oh yeah, so PETA's appetite never actually left. PETA just, I guess he was like, well, Tato's not stealing the food, it's my turn. So now when I get the new Tato stuff merch up, I hope you guys will join me in doing a little fundraiser in his name to help some other animals that need to find homes. Because without that kind of service, Tato never would have been with us. And switching gears for a second. So I don't know if anybody's ever done a Kickstarter or one of those backer accounts or anything, but so like a year ago, I did a Kickstarter for the first and only time for what was supposed to be a revolutionary new multi-tool. And I keep getting emails about where they are in the process of producing it, but a year later, we still don't have the thing we all paid to back. I don't know if that's how they all run or normally. They're still trying to produce the test run pieces. I thought it would be really cool to get in on it and then show it to you guys. And like, I just got another where we're at email. And it's like, dude. We can get the tracking number, but all it's going to say is that it was accepted by UPS. I mean, I'll go get the tracking number for you. I'll talk to you after. It was just at the UPS store down in Colmar, and it never left. No, I'm gonna Raver Boy, when I finally get it, I'm gonna show you guys the whole series of emails with highlights of what went on. This one is called the GOAT multi-tool, and it's supposed to be like modular, and you can plug and play different attachments and everything. I don't know. Hey Todd, how you doing? So I'm really, I've never done a Kickstarter before, and I've been interested in them. They have some cool things on there, but now I'm just like, I don't know, it's got a bad taste in my mouth. And now I haven't seen anything besides pictures on an email. So I don't know if it's ever going to get here. I hope it's going to get here, but we'll see. I have to get the I think this weekend we'll start the new giveaway for the fake Benchmade knife, because we got to get that out to somebody. Daniel, thank you. I think the tools do lock. I'm not sure. I'll have to figure it out. I don't know. So, yeah, we'll go. I mean, I'll share info with you guys and figure it out. I don't. I'm like there was like fighting for the patent for like 6 months, and I thought maybe you'd do that before you did the funding, so you actually had a patent for the thing, but nope. So yeah, we'll figure it out anyway. All right, guys, I'm tired. Honestly, I'm tired. I'm hungry. We gotta get moving on stuff. I gotta talk to some people about some stuff, but I thank everybody who joined me in the little drink to Tato. He's a good dog. Pete is still with us. You guys have not seen much of Sonic the Chinchilla, but maybe we'll see him more. And the best $6 knife there is, I would love to see a good $6 knife. Sure, yeah, that'd be cool. But this spring. Well, oh yeah, Dominic, sorry, I'm just wrapping up. But go back and watch when it posts. Go watch the rest of the thing. Go watch it. You'll see some stuff here, some things. There's an angry Karen that you'll watch us deal with. Yeah. But we'll add a new family member, and hopefully he'll be as loved by you guys. I know he'll be loved by us, but hopefully by the crowd. This spring when we bring him in. So anyway, thanks guys. I appreciate. Oh, by the way, on the video, the whiny bitch video I posted, I so appreciate all of your words of encouragement and condolences and everything. And that really helped. I actually read every single one of those comments to the boys, and it really helped them. It really made them feel good. So thank you for that. Yeah. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for your support during this whole terrible time. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and I'll have a video posted for everybody tomorrow, okay? And we'll start a new giveaway on Friday. So take care. Have a happy New Year, and let's hope 2022 is just. I'm afraid it sounds like 2020 Part 2, but let's not go there. All right. I'll see you guys soon.